Hey loves, welcome to this video. I'm excited to film this video. So today we are going to talk about pretty privilege or beauty privilege. So it's just all about enjoying certain benefits just because you are pretty or you're beautiful. Could be because you have a pretty face, or because you have a beautiful body, or a particular part of your body that stands out, or because you are put together, you are polished and you look good, or you look better than you do on most days. I put up a question tag on Instagram. I was like, you guys, let me know if you or someone you know has ever benefited from pretty privilege. I called it beauty privilege, but it's the same thing. And I told you guys that I'll also share my experience, and then I'll read your responses, which is what I'm excited about. Like, I've not read them, so I want my reaction to be as raw as possible. So mine was a couple of years ago, not a couple, several years ago when I started working. I was working at this company. I was employed by this woman who we became close. She used to refer to me as girlfriend. Even my friends and relatives, when they came to visit me at work, they were like, why is your boss calling you girlfriend? I'm like, girlfriend. So one day we were in some kind of problems. I used to do everything there. I was like a personal assistant, but without the title. So I used to just do everything. One day there was an issue with, the taxes. I can't say much about it because I don't have problems with Kere, but even the company closed down. So yeah. So we had issues with that because I used to file nil. My boss used to tell me to file nil. No, to be honest, there was a time that we were going through a lot of the company was not making much, and then we were shifting from these. We started selling different things, and then we moved to different things. So that kind of thing. So one person from these offices, I'm not going to mention, contacted my boss. I don't know how he got hold of her, but he contacted her and he sounded very, very angry. He was like, you people are filing nil returns. How are you people in business if you're filing nil returns? You're saying that you're not making money, but you're still in business. It was a whole thing. So my boss used to send me to places that right now when I think about it, I will not go because they can land me in problems. But then I was young, I was just fresh from high school, I was kind of naive, and I was like, let me just go. No, but my boss had said I should go and do this and go to this place. So my boss decides to send me to this person's office. I didn't know this person. She had the office, but she had a lot of things that she was doing here and there. So that day she was not available. She was like, you check these documents, the ones that we've been filing, go to this person's office, whatever. I try to explain to them, and then you just update me on the situation. So when I come back, I'll know how to handle it. So the following day, she went to do her own business. Me, I went with these documents to this person's office. I was telling you, this person, even when I arrived and their receptionist told them that this person is here to see you from this company and this company, they're just mad. I don't know why they were mad. They were just mad. Like, this was joking with us. So I got in, and he was still in that mad state. But the minute he saw me, have you guys seen like someone have like a change, like, and then they're just like, hi, like, what's your name? Who are you? Because they just knew the company that I was from, but they didn't know me. So I introduced myself, and then you're like, Linda, why aren't you guys, like, his tone changed completely. Why aren't you guys paying these things? These kinds of things can land you in problems. And it doesn't even have to be much. You don't have to be filing nil, okay? You can come to my office, and then I'll teach you, I'll take you through how you can do it. I was just like, thank you so much, sir. You're so kind, or whatever. Because I was like, me expect the person to be shouting at me and whatever. So when I saw the change, I was like, what's happening? And then it clicked later on that, okay, because that day I was looking good. Those days I used to look good. Okay, I still look good. Point is, I looked exceptionally good, especially when I used to work. So there's a way that you just see someone look into your eyes and that can shift. Like, this person just became so soft. I was like, what's going on? Needless to say, we never got in trouble. I went back to my boss, talked to her. I don't know what they coordinated and sorted out the whole issue, but that incident always stands out to me. I've had others, but that one, Yenny, stood out to me because this was someone in authority, someone who had the power to do like a lot, not at damage, but I don't know, you get me. And then there are others, and then the normal daily thing is like what I see when I go to the gym. Like, because if you watch my vlogs, you know that I normally don't put on the baggiest shirt and just go. I take time to put my hair together. I put on a tank top that fits. I put on working gear. Like, I'm telling you, the way people like scramble to help me out in the gym. There's a day I asked Conjesta to come help me feel. She was just laughing. Like, even the trainer, sometimes my trainer doesn't train me. He just comes and picks and like, you help her to do workout, the upper body workout or the legs or whatever. This one comes to help me. And then if he like slackies kidogo, another one comes, let me show you. I'm like, and then they're like, what time do you normally work out? Can you give me your number so that I can know when you are here? And I'm like, Me, I'm just trying to work out. So, beauty privilege or pretty privilege does exist. Let's not lie to each other. So, let me read your responses. I want to see how you guys have also benefited from this thing. I've talked. The question was, how have you or someone you know benefited from beauty privilege? I call it beauty privilege, but it's the same thing. I normally don't put people's names. So the first person say, I have and I still do. Okay. I got A's, like A in like grade in school. I got A's in like 3 units. Since my lecturer alikuwa amenikufia vibaya sana. Okay, the translation in Swahili it says she got A's in 3 units because the lecturer liked her. Where? I don't know. Me, these things of lecturers, sometimes I fear them because I feel like some of them, they normally put this condition like, if you don't want me, then I'll make you get these. I don't know. But I'm so glad that it worked out for you and things didn't go that route. But hey, you girls. The next person says, yes, I have a lot. She's benefited a lot on multiple occasions at cafe. Some random people pay my bill. I think she meant they pay my bill. Because you know at cafe is not cheap. On multiple occasions. Random people just pay your bill. It's a good time to be pretty. It's a good time. So the next person, oh, it's the same person. So I think they're explaining also. Recently, like 4 months ago, at the airport in Morocco. Hey, Galia, you've traveled. You've even been to Morocco. Recently, like 4 months ago, at the airport in Morocco, I was checking out a perfume so that I buy it duty free, and a random man paid for me. What he said was, "I like what you're wearing." You have quite a taste, girl. I want to see your taste. I'm stalking your Instagram after this. I just said, thank you. He asked me what I was sampling. I showed him a perfume I've been wishing for. And that's how I got a bottle of Burberry. I hope I'm not butchering the name of this perfume. Burberry or Burberry, her perfume. Okay, that's the name of the perfume. All those treatments, I always say to myself, that's God's way of showing love to me. It is. God, it is. That is God's way of showing love to you. Because sometimes I'm not even dressed up, okay? Like the airport one made my jaws drop, but they say, wear a smile always. Very, very true. Very, very true. People like people who are happy. Like, a smile just makes you look approachable. Like you're not going to bite someone's head off if they said hello. No? That has been my number one outfit always. Or the how you dress at the airport. That has been my number one outfit always. Na earrings, na smelling nice. Aki. Guys, do not underestimate the power of smelling nice. I'm in that journey of trying to look for perfume collections, but yeah. Plus, if you do good to others, it comes in different ways. Very, very true. Very, very true. Kitambo, I thought ni brown skin hupewa such treatment. That is the same, the last nini. Kitambo, I thought ni brown skin hupewa such treatment. Oh, that's the last one. Wow, okay. Though, so she means that some time ago she used to think that it's only people who are light skinned who used to get these kinds of treatment. That's what I've said. Pretty privilege. Sometimes it's not just that whether you are light skinned or you have nice features, you've been blessed abundantly. Because even if you go by beauty standards, I'm not the beauty standard in Kenya, I'm not the beauty standard in Africa, but I'm gorgeous and I put in the effort. Okay? I put in the effort. And when you smile and you have nice energy and you smell good, as she said, you're also going to enjoy this. So she's saying it's not just for light skin. Thank you so much, girl, for sharing. That is so nice. I need to go to Morocco. I love Kamsinamani. She's a Nigerian YouTuber. She's my number one. I saw Kamsi's vlog for last year. She went to Morocco. I need to go to Morocco. It looks like such a beautiful country. So let's go to the next girl. I'm loving this. So since the question is, have you ever like benefited from beauty privilege? This girl says, nothing. Never been in this situation. Most times I'm too fat. My cheeks are not giving. Then I'm too thin. I'm a Kale. But I have seen biased things for yellow girls and model figure black beauty. This makes me sad. Most times I'm too fat, my cheeks are not giving, I'm too thin, I'm a Kale. Okay, girl, you've just outlined like all the things that or why you don't fit or receive these things. Aki don't have this mindset. Let's be honest. As I've said, even me, I'm not the beauty standard in this country or in this continent. So let's be honest. We don't always get the same treatments. Even if you're like 10 girls here, you may realize that 5 girls will get more attention than the other 5, or 3 will get more attention than the other 7. That is just the reality of life. It's unfair, but it happens. But it does not mean that the others cannot get any. It just means maybe the people who are after you are like special. There are people who are drawn to you. Maybe not everyone, but there's a category of people who are drawn to you. So there are people who actually like these same things that you are saying, that you are thin. There are people who don't also like people who are big. They just like people who are slender like you. Nimesema you are a Kale. Na vile Kale unakuanga warembo wewe. Most times I'm too fat, my cheeks are not giving, I'm too thin. Your body will always change. Even me, this is not the body I've had forever. There are times I've been very slim. There are times I've had like wider hips. There was a time I had hips for days. So the body changes. But girl, me, what I can tell you is, first of all, believe that you can also receive these. Believe that you can also receive these. It may not be from every man you come across, but there are special men who like your exact features, your aura, the way you carry yourself. Don't also come with the energy of, I don't get these things, Because the reality is that there are some women who get them more. I'm not blind to that. I cannot be like, oh, we all get the same piece. No, that's not true. But believe in yourself that you can also get them. You can also be treated well like this. Even me, I've not gotten to the point of someone buying me a car and a house. I mean, there are levels to this thing. But I've also received what I've received, okay? But I've seen bears for yellow girls and model figure black beauty. It is true. A lot of light skinned women get this beauty treatment or pretty privilege. A lot of dark skinned girls who are like models also get the same. But it doesn't mean we also cannot get. We also can. And then the things that you can work on. For example, things like taking care of yourself. You've bathed. The minute you just shower, actually, you normally look 10 times better. You've showered. You smell nice. You've done your skincare or your makeup. You've done your hair. Any of the things you can do to also improve your appearance. But the most important thing is that believe that you can also get this thing. There's someone or there are some people out there that will give you this. And I pray that it happens for you, because it can also change your mindset and help you be like, wow, yeah, it can also happen to me. The next girl says, my friend, ebu enda mahali unakaa Ong'ong'o ndio utajua beauty privilege exists. Ong'ong'o is a Luo term. It's like you're just looking like, as in you're not pretty. If you go, she's saying if you go to a place where you are not pretty, Emma, you're not the prettiest, then you will know that beauty privilege exists. It does exist. The reality is that it exists. True. There are some women who are preferred more than others. But I still believe that all of us can be treated well, or, get these good things. Well, you just do your part. You do your part and then go where you're celebrated, okay? For example, if these people, they like this particular kind of person, you're not going to go there and try to convince them to like what you are. You're going to go to the people who like what you are or who you are. It's the same girl. I have gotten favors because of beauty privileges. This is good to hear. This is good. I have friends who have acquired big assets due to beauty. I think the word was, maybe it was too long. She's written beat, but I think she was meant due to beauty. I have friends who have acquired big assets. Mimi too, I have friends who have acquired big assets. I'm not talking big like someone paying your rent. That is not big. I'm talking about big. Big. I even thought that you were going to respond after this summary so you people can know that these things exist, but they've not responded. And I'm not about to put their business out there, but it happens. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. There are levels to this thing. Hey. So I've read all the answers that you guys submitted. This was fun. This was fun. You're going to be doing these things, girly things, educate each other here and there, share experiences here and there. I really appreciate everyone who takes their time to submit. If you want to participate in these kinds of things, follow me on Instagram at Linda Mary KE. So when I post on my stories and I put a question tag, you are able to participate. I think you're going to be doing maybe a part 2 and part 3 so that we can continue giving our experiences. Sometimes these things just encourage other people out there. Like if you see something has happened to another person, you're like, oh, it can happen even to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Mwah. See you in my next video. Bye bye.